U.S. military presence there. The news comes as tensions escalate between China and Taiwan. As part of the agreement, the U.S. will establish a military presence at 4 new bases and spend $82 million to upgrade existing bases.
Magandang araw po at magandang gabi sa mga nakakapanood sa gabi at sa lahat po ng naabot ng video nito. Welcome po dito sa AMBO Avoy Mix Videos. Ngayon po may video tayo galing kay Global Security Report, no? At ito yung pangako ng Amerika sa Pilipinas na hindi niya papabayaan ang Pilipinas at mukhang makikita natin ito sa gawa, no? Hindi basta sa salita lang. So wag na natin patagalin pa. Ito po ang video ni Global Security Report at sama-sama tayong magbigay ng ating komento at reaksyon.
The Philippines reaching an agreement that would increase U.S. military presence there. The news comes as tensions escalate between China and Taiwan. As part of the agreement, the U.S. will establish a military presence at 4 new bases and spend $82 million to upgrade existing bases.
Grabe oh. Mga bomber, ano? Laki, no? Dito kaya kuha sa Pilipinas yan? Sa mga EDCA site?
The United States is strengthening its military presence in the Indo-Pacific, and the Philippines is at the center of this strategic shift. With tensions rising in the South China Sea, a key EDCA site near the disputed Spratly Islands is nearing completion. What does this mean for regional security? How will it impact the balance of power?
The Philippines has identified the 4 new military bases that it will be giving U.S. troops access to. At least
So karagdagan, no? 4 na military base, no? Ng Amerika.
one of them will face the South China Sea, paving the way for a greater American presence in key locations in the region. Beijing, angered by the move, has accused the U.S. of fueling tensions. It has warned that the
Sabi nung China, fueling tension daw ang US. Matagal na tayong World War II pa lang, may base na tayo dito may base na sila rito Bakit sila nakikialam, ano?
countries to be vigilant against being used by Washington.
The Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, or EDCA, was signed in 2014 between the United States and the Philippines.
So, 2014 pa pala ito, no? Yung EDCA base na yan, so matagal na, no?
Allowing U.S. forces access to Philippine military bases. Now, a crucial site near the Spratly Islands is almost operational, one of several strategic locations aimed at bolstering defense capabilities in the region.
It is not about permanent basing, but it is a big deal. It's a really big deal in that, it provides us the opportunity again to interact a bit more in an effective way.
With China's aggressive expansion in the South China Sea, the Philippines has grown closer to the United States, reinforcing their military alliance. But this move has sparked strong reactions from Beijing.
By an attack from any foreign power, then that is time to invoke the Mutual Defense Treaty.
Any attack on Philippine aircraft, vessels, or armed forces in the South China Sea would invoke our Mutual Defense Treaty.
Amid escalating geopolitical...
Nagagalit ang China kasi nakikialam ang US. Pero tutuusin, hindi naman talaga nakikialam ang US. No? Dati na sila dito sa Pilipinas. Bago pa mag World War II, nandito na mga mga Amerikano, no? Mahinang-mahina pa ang China noon, nandito na sila. So ano kinagagalit ng China?
Tensions in the South China Sea and the precarious state of Taiwan's diplomatic relations with Beijing, the Philippines and the United States have fortified their military alliance by expanding American access to 4 additional Philippine bases.
So, yan po yung mga American base ng EDCA. No? Merong yung mga kulay pula, ito pala yung 2014, no? At saka yung yellow, yan po, no? Yun yung mga bago. 4 siya, no? Na 2023, no? Ang dami niyan. Ilan lahat? 9 So yung siyam na base militar ng ng Amerika dito sa Pilipinas, hindi biro po yun, no? Yun katunayan po ito na full support ang Amerika sa atin at ganun tayo kaimportante sa Amerika, no? Sa pagdating sa military strategic defense, ano? So, sa isang base pa lang ng Amerika, hindi na ganun kadali pabagsakin. Yan pa kayang siyam na base militar, no? Dapat nga naglagay pa sila doon sa Tawi-Tawi, no? Para ma-neutralize yung mga rebelde dyan, yung mga tawag dito, mga terorista. Kasi yun yung daanan. Dapat meron sila dyan sa Tawi-Tawi. Tapos meron pa doon sa dulo ng tinatawag na Batanes. Dapat meron tayo dyan. So, kulang pa ng 2. No? So, bukod dyan, meron pang military base ang tingin ko ang United States dito sa Taiwan. At meron din sila sa Japan, ano? Ewan ko dito sa Vietnam. So, mahihirapan ang China. Mahihirapan. Kaya galit na galit sila dahil sa dami ng hindi nila kaya, no? Na i-full control ang West Philippine Sea. So, balik natin.
This strategic move follows the visit of U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin, who arrived in Manila on Tuesday night after concluding diplomatic engagements in South Korea. His visit, spanning 3 days, saw high-level discussions with Philippine President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., Defense Secretary Carlito Galvez Jr., and other senior government figures before his scheduled departure on Thursday evening. During his stay, Austin also visited a contingent of roughly 100 U.S. troops stationed at a military installation in Zamboanga City, located in the southern reaches of the Philippines. These personnel play a crucial role in supporting Philippine forces as they combat the lingering presence of militant factions affiliated with the Islamic State. In a joint statement released Thursday, both nations reaffirmed their commitment to accelerating the comprehensive execution of the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, to EDCA. This pact, initially forged in 2014, authorizes the United States to develop infrastructure, deploy military assets, and conduct joint operational exercises within designated Philippine bases. A vital component of the agreement permits U.S. forces to rotate in and out of the country for prolonged deployments while stopping short of establishing a permanent military foothold.
Ang gaganda ng gamit ng US, ano? Talagang prepared sila, no? Talagang masasabi mong mandirigma talaga sila, no? At sanay sila sa digmaan. Hindi rin sila napapahinga sa digmaan kasi sa Middle East, parati silang may gera dyan, eh. Yun nga palang base militar doon ng nakita natin kanina, yung Siam na sa EDCA. So, joint yun ng military ng Amerika at may participation din doon ang mga sundalong Pilipino. Bukod pa doon yung mga base militar ng Pinoy mismo. Hindi pa kasama yun. So, halos tad-tad ng base militar ang Pilipinas.
With this latest development, the United States now secures access to a total of 9 military installations across the Philippines under the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, EDCA. The initial 5 EDCA sites, designated in 2016, include Antonio Bautista Air Base in Palawan, Basa Air Base in Pampanga, Fort Magsaysay in Nueva Ecija, Lumbia Airfield in Cagayan de Oro, and Mactan Benito Ebuen Air Base in Cebu. To bolster these strategic locations, the U.S. has already committed over 82 million U.S. dollars, 107 million Singapore dollars, toward infrastructure enhancements at the 5 existing bases, reinforcing their operational capacity. Reports indicate that a significant portion of the newly designated bases will be situated in the northernmost regions of the Philippines, proximity that positions them as critical assets in the event of escalating tensions over Taiwan. Additionally, one of the new EDCA locations is expected to be established in Palawan, a province that directly faces the contested Spratly Islands in the South China Sea, further solidifying the U.S. military's presence in the region. Gaining access to these strategic outposts could prove indispensable for U.S. military operations in scenarios involving a Taiwan-China confrontation or a direct armed provocation against the Philippines within the South China.
Stop natin saglit, no? Alam natin ng mga Amerikano, meron silang hindi mabilang na dami ng jet fighter, no? At ay dagdag pa natin dyan yung mga jet fighter na bibili natin, ano? So, talagang tinik talaga ang Pilipinas sa lalabunan ng China, no? Hindi niya kaya. Kaya lang nakakalungkot na ito. Magiging battlefield ang Pilipinas, no? O dapat, nandun lang sa West Philippines yung gera. Doon pa lang dapat sinasalubong na, hindi na makarating dito sa kalupaan. No? Ngayon, problema ng China, hindi niya alam kung nasaan yung tinatawag na Typhoon missile, saan tinago. Yan ang problema ng China. Kaya galit na galit.
Sea dispute. However, Philippine Defense Secretary Carlito Galvez Jr. has refrained from disclosing the precise locations of the 4 new EDCA sites, citing ongoing coordination efforts with local authorities. The Philippines remains one of Washington's longest-standing treaty allies, though bilateral relations experienced a noticeable chill during the administration of former President Rodrigo Duterte, who pursued a more conciliatory approach toward Beijing. Manila and Washington are now charting a renewed course in their alliance under the leadership of President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., who finds himself delicately balancing between deepening military cooperation with the United States and sustaining vital economic engagements with Beijing. The Philippines' strategic position in the Indo-Pacific makes it a highly sought-after partner for both global powers, each vying for greater influence in the region. As competition between Washington and Beijing intensifies, Manila's geopolitical significance continues to grow. According to joint statements from both nations, the 4 newly designated EDCA sites will not only bolster defense and security cooperation, but will also enhance the capacity for rapid deployment of humanitarian assistance in disaster relief efforts, particularly in response to climate-related calamities that frequently impact the Philippines. This is not about establishing a permanent U.S. military presence in the Philippines, but make no mistake, it is a significant development, U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin emphasized. It's truly a major step forward.
Alam niyo po kung bakit napaka-effective nung combine ng Filipino military at saka ng Amerika. Yun ay kasi dahil do sa lingwahe, yung language, ano. Yung magkaroon ka ng communication, yung tamang lingwahe sa oras ng labanan, napakalaking bagay po no? At alam nila kasi ang Pilipinas ay nakakaintindi ng English, no? At itong mga general natin, mga captains sa mga sundalo, nakakaintindi pa yun ng English, train din po sila. Kung hindi man masyado, ay naiintindihan nila, no? Kaya pa rin nilang makipag-communicate ng English. At sigurado tayo dyan.
As it allows us to enhance our interactions and cooperation in a more effective and meaningful way, he added. Meanwhile, Beijing has expressed strong disapproval of the Philippines' decision to grant the United States expanded military access. During a routine press briefing on Thursday, Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Mao Ning stated that such actions escalate tensions and undermine stability in the region. Despite the ongoing maritime disputes, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. undertook a state visit to China in January, even as Beijing continued its incursions into parts of the South China Sea that are well within the Philippines' exclusive economic zone, EEZ. The West Philippine Sea, a term officially used by Manila to refer to its portion of the sea.
So, yung pong nakikita yung linya, yan po yung EEZ, yung yung exclusive economic zone na yung dapat mga resources niyan, may karapatan ng Pilipinas dyan. Hindi naman natin inaangkin. Pero, ang nangyayari, pinagbabawalan tayo. Dapat kahit papano share. Kaso yung mga mangingisda natin, itinataboy, niraram, binabangga nila. Tapos sasabihin, hindi sila. Yun yung mga unang strategy nila. Diba? Nung naalala niyo, nahati yung bangka ng mga Pilipino, binangga na nila yon. Diba? At nakita naman ng mga Pilipino, sinabi nila mga Chinese po yung nagbangga sa kanila. So, kung magkagulo dyan, malamang ang Thailand, kasi parang nakikipag-cooperate yung Thailand at Vietnam sa atin. Mga kaalyado rin kasi ng US yan. So, mapapalibutan, no? Mapapalibutan ang China dito. Isa pa yung India. Magkakaroon ng kampi-kampihan dyan. No? So, andun ng Japan, andun ng Australia, andun ng Taiwan, mapapaikutan sila. So, ang puwersa ng ang China, baka mahati yan sa 4, no? Kung tapos hindi pa sila ganon ka-experience, no? Halos wala silang experience sa mga gera o labanan. Sige, tuloy natin ulit.
Declaring that the disputed waters belong exclusively to the Filipino people and to no one else. With the base near completion, the next steps will be crucial. Will this lead to greater security or escalate tensions further? Will the Philippines become a stronger military ally or a front line in a future conflict? What do you think about the growing U.S. military presence in the Philippines? Is it a necessary move for security or a risky step toward conflict? Let us know in the comments below. Like this video if you found it insightful.
So, ganito na yung video natin, no? So, masasabi ko dyan, parang katuparan to ng propesiya, no? Sa tulong ng US, lumakas yung Pilipinas. Bukod sa pagpapalakas natin sa sarili natin, no? Yung atin, andyan yung supportang ng US, no? At alam natin, ang US, isa sa pinakamalakas na military sa buong mundo, no? At ngayon, siyempre, may mga digmaan, may mga banta ng nuclear. Siyempre, lahat naman ayaw gumamit ng ganyan. Even si Putin sa Amerika, ng Russia, nagbabanta siya pero ayaw niyang gumamit. Takot din di ba? Ganun din ang yung doon sa Middle East, no? Takot din sila sa tinatawag na nuclear war. Alam kasi nila na walang bubuhayin ito. Talagang tragic, no? But buong mundo ang kawawasakin ito. Once na sinimulan to, ay hindi na ito mapipigilan. So, hanggang dito na lang po at maraming salamat sa pagtangkilik nyo dito sa Avoy Mix Videos hanggang sa muli.